Yo, what is going on, guys? May not have face cam on again, uh, just because I was having some issues with it. But we're on here. We're gonna trade. I'm mostly bullish this morning, just based on how he kind of came up here, and we'll see how that plays out. You guys can comment in the YouTube comments, and I'll see it if you guys have any questions. But again, this is temporary. I will be back with my normal setup tomorrow, which will have better price action, anyways. Uh, I'll be on YouTube. I could try to stream on Discord, but it might not work. I'll try it, guys, if you guys want me to, but I'm not gonna spend all day trying to fix it. Because at the end of the day, like, we're trying to take some trades, I'll try it out. Yo. I mean, let me know if it works, guys. I might struggle trying to read both, though. What's good? What's good, Discord, YouTube Live? Let's get straight into it. So, right now I'm watching NASDAQ. I want to see if we could close above this, may possibly make an inversion. If not, if we keep seeing bearishness, then I don't mind being bearish because we have Asia lows. The only reason why I've become slightly bullish is because of our reaction this morning to the higher time frame fair value gaps. So we'll just be patient here. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling like we have some clean closures down here that'll give us some opportunities to be short. But if we continue to see us pull up and close above these fair value gaps, then we're obviously have no choice but to be bullish. So kind of a mixed bag this morning. We'll see. Nice little candle right there. We're gonna wait for a fair value gap to form, and then I will look for those shorts. So looking for shorts now because of this reaction on NASDAQ. Going to wait for a fair value gap to form. We'll see if we create one. Discord. Yes, S&P and NASDAQ do run the same. That is correct. Looks like we're going to create a fair value gap. We got 2 seconds. Alright, guys, this is the trade. Once we retrace, I will be looking to get in right there. is the trade. We're in, guys. Nice reaction off of the fair value gap. Yo, what's good, Henry? How much you going in with? I would do 5 micros. I know I'm demonstrating with a whole mini, but I suggest 5 micros. Sells on NASDAQ. Beautiful entry, yes sir. What you in on NASDAQ? NQ sells. No worries if you got a worse entry. No worries, it happens, bro. Daily flip support. I'm just aiming for Asia lows right now. That's what I'm feeling. A little pullback. We're still good. We're chilling. New York AM low is on the daily flip. I don't know what that means, Henry. You speaking now? I am speaking. I hope you guys can hear me. I'm new here, so is this a good trade? It was a good trade setup. It didn't work out. You're gonna have to educate me on the daily flip. Dang, we got a lot of people today. 118. Again, guys, I'll have my normal setup and I'll be able to show you guys my face cam and everything tomorrow. Just temporary. I'm at the hotel right now. It's kind of a sick hotel. I was thinking of making a video. Would flip into bearish daily candle. Oh, I get what you mean. I like that we took, on the daily time frame, we took the previous daily high up here before, like, potentially moving lower. I might still look for a trade here, guys, because I feel like it's still, like, a good overall setup. Am I speaking, guys? Can you hear me? Try the YouTube if you can. Check in on the YouTube peeps. Yeah, so it didn't work out, guys. It happens. That was a good trade setup, I'd say. Let me break down kind of what I saw. So this was originally like our 5-minute fair value gap. Had a bearish reaction to it, coming down to the 1 minute clean closure below the lows that I pointed out. We had a fair value gap, and it just looks like it didn't hold up. No worries. Um, we are kind of seeing signs of bullishness right here, and I don't mind changing my bias because of the closures that we're having right here. In fact, I actually think this is a really good trade right here. So I'll be going long once this fair value gap forms in 4 seconds, and I would like to see like this area be touched. Let me create my limit. There we go. So if it pulls off way too hard, then probably just cancel the order. If it doesn't, then we'll continue in it. We'll see if it retraces before hitting this high, then I'll still consider this long. The silent line is the daily open. Oh, okay. You're talking about the daily open, like the midnight open. What's up, banana? Yeah, you always want to be short above the daily open. And I mean, you could use either midnight price, but I think the actual daily open before Asia is better. Like it was good trade. It was a good setup overall, but I don't think, like, I don't know if it's a good idea to continue to be bullish. Just due to the fact that like we just like destroyed the 5-minute fair value gap right now. Like support or resistance, yeah. Yo, where's the homie George at though? What about gold? Yeah, let's take a look at gold. Take a look at gold really quick. We have some bullish targets here on gold to make up for. I like it, but we probably should have been trading this way earlier if we wanted to get some good setups going in. I'm gonna delete our limit order, guys. Looks like it just ran without us. Coming up to that target that we mentioned. There's a decent chance this is another daily high that we actually trade up here. He was here in London. He saw that I didn't have my face cam up and got sad. Choppy, safe to not trade here. Yeah, that's a good perspective, Thrasher. We definitely don't need to force another trade, but you know, I was kind of interested because like we had a lot of targets on both sides, but once we like come up and we take out this final target up here, like we're most likely not gonna have another good trade setup. So I agree with you. What do you guys have planned today? Do you guys plan to watch FOMC. Honestly, the power hour is probably going to be beast. You guys could cook up on power hour. So the thing is about like daily highs. Once you hit those daily highs, like that's the main target. You want to be it before then. Trying to actually go on YM. So like, we should definitely be bullish like before then. Let me take a look. I haven't really looked at it. I think like there's a lot of good targets right here. So us breaking out above this level though is kind of like we might slow down. That's the only thing. Like we should have been in already if we were interested in longs. Like we had a inversion in here. Yeah, I wish I kind of took a look at YM. I just wasn't paying attention to it this morning. We'll see. Maybe we take another setup. It's just obviously like the more you start hitting targets, the slower it becomes. You could buy another Baccarat. Use code Chris. Nas just hit the target. Yeah, we met our target up here at the high. Possibly we'll be pulling up to this daily high, and then I think that would be it for price action pretty much. And again, like YM looks nice for longs, but I don't really want to force it because there's a chance that we just pull back into range on an instant. Frankster, DM me, bro. I got you. Are we in? I'll get you the best price, bro. Just message me on Discord just to make it easier. Got you with the best price. Alright, no worries, bro. Sounds good. Are we in on something? No, sir, we are not. I was just mentioning that we're hitting some of our targets. We just hit the daily high, like I mentioned. Chance we continue to just pop off. Let's look at the 2 minute, 1 minute. We're in a 1 minute fair value gap right here. Bullish reaction to it so far on YM. Nice trade, bro. That's fire. Hit TB2. Nice, bro. Nice Vitali. Good work, bro. Vitali, you're good friends with Mark, right? chart? What do you mean chart? Can you see my chart? If US30 closes above and forms another bullish candle, I mean, yeah, definitely. Like, you could have been long right here on this fair value gap. Again, I just don't want to force trades. I don't want to force trades on you guys, but I do like to call out like what looks good. Like, I just don't want to force anything. We still are waiting on FOMC, and there's no reason to put you guys in like drawdown when we could just play it safe, be conservative, wait for the next trade setup where we could catch a 3, 4, 5 hour. Whereas like right now, if we take a trade, it's not likely that we're gonna hit like a 5 hour. Like, we might get a 1-to-1 or 1-to-2, and it just like might not be worth it. No chart. Here, let me fix it, guys. Don't know what happened right there. There you go. Let me know if it works. Like I was mentioning, like, you could have taken a long right here. Wouldn't have been a bad idea. We're definitely gonna make more fair value gaps, but like, it's a day of FOMC. I don't want to force anything on you guys. You guys are totally welcome to like take your own trades. And we have like good bullish targets, so if you guys want to be bullish, still lots of good targets. You see Salva just got in a little bit ago. We're heading into another fair value gap right here on YM. Not for mortals. Nice work, Salva. Salva's always hitting some banger. Nice reaction so far off of this fair value gap. Also have a order block. Yo, what's good, Luca? Everyone say hi to Luca. Have a 5-minute forming on NASDAQ right here. In terms of other targets, basically have this huge range to make up for, which will honestly be decided on based off FOMC, because it's the nearest news event. Minute created right here on NASDAQ. We also have some lower time frame. A nice bullish reaction. Can you guys see my chart on Discord? If you guys can't, you're Use the YouTube link. What's the charts codes for US30 and Legacy? It's just gonna be YM. Yo, Brando, what's good? How to pick a order block or breaker block? Yeah, sure. So let me pull up NASDAQ actually. See if there's any good examples. So like this is a nice example, and let me just clear all this out. So order block, and might look better on the 15. No, I'm gonna look at the 5-minute. I consider like this area to be an order block, and so I think that a order block and breaker block should be used alongside fair value gaps. So let's just say like we saw that breaker block, which I will mark it out in like an orange color. Let's say we saw this order block, or sorry, this breaker block, right? And then we also have an inversion. We would kind of watch to see how this reaction comes off of the breaker block and potentially look for a setup. But I'm never really using them just as strictly as the entry. We could even use like this 1-minute inversion, let's just say. Right, we have a good reaction off that breaker block. We have an inversion. Now if we use these like in combination, let's just say like we want to enter up here, that would be perfect. Whereas a order block, much more simple. They kind of pop up wherever. This is our order block. I think a breaker block is more effective overall because it's a manipulated move. Hey Chris, DM me. I got you. Right after the stream, I'll let you know. Does gold and S&P run at the same time? You want to use NASDAQ and the S&P 500 at the same time, because they're two indices based off. NASDAQ is the top 100 US tech stocks, whereas the S&P 500 is the best 500 stocks. The pip is measured. Do you know where the pip is measured on TradingView? You could use a measuring tool on the left side. If you use the roller, it tells you how many pips it basically is. Should just be like the first one, the first number. Good morning, Cloud. NAS is in the daily fair value gap. Yep. We'll see how we close today. If we close like bullishly, then we could see us trade up to these highs. If we close above this fair value gap, we'll see how we end the day. Did we enter any trades? We tried to go short earlier, went into a little profit, and then we got stopped out. No worries though, we get back to it. I think last week we took 4 wins, 1 break even. Yeah, last week was killer. Looks like YM's pulling up a little bit. Really nice closure at the highs. Thank you, Henry. I think you might have answered his question better. I thought he was just asking how to like measure it. um, yeah, every futures asset has its own like amount of ticks per point. We're moving. We are moving on YM. Let me know if you guys could still hear me. I feel like I just got a hit in my connection. Let me know. NQ is still creating new highs. Yep. Yes, sir. Nice little reaction through the highs on YM as well. This is gonna be a huge trade. Nice, bro. Bought my first eval for Legacy Funded. Awesome, Krish. Pull up to all the streams. We got you. Gonna get you funded. What's good, Wheezy? You gotta give the streams a chance if you just got here. You know, pull up to Luca's stream, Mark's stream. We're all collectively taking a lot of wins. Sometimes we will take a loss here and there. Happens. But we're all great traders. Do I think YM will go higher? Honestly, like a little bit. I think we're gonna slow down. Like, I think overall, yes. Like on the week, like on the day, the week, I think we'll continue to trade higher. But I think right now we might slow down just because we've like met so many targets on NASDAQ. It's probably gonna get a little sideways. Help me understand this. I've made 1,700 today and my daily reset is in 8 hours. Looking forward to it. My job starts next week. Any tips on the shift? I was profitable with my previous session and an asset. Well, first of all, good thing Mark shows up to the Asia streams. He's usually on around 6 or 7 p.m. PST, and I would suggest that you go in really light size, like 1 micro on gold, and 1 micro is a lot right now. 1 micro you're going to be risking $200 or $300. I would go in with 1 micro on gold and just continue to learn your setup, because it is a little bit different going from a whole new session, a whole new asset. Like, you kind of have to learn the ins and outs again. But the main thing out of anything is always going to be risk management. which just means like using proper size, not over trading, not over leveraging. Take your time, take one trade a day or less. Don't even take a trade, just watch price action. That's all my tips for you. You're breaking up. I'm sorry. I don't have the best connection. I am using the hotel Wi-Fi, so. My daily reset. So Felix, I would like take a break for today so that you could like continue your consistency roll fine tomorrow. Yeah, so you did go over the consistency rule, but there's no worries. You could continue trading um, even past that consistency rule if it's too high. Yeah, just wait until the new daily reset hits tomorrow. There's really nothing to rush for. We do still have FOMC in what, like today right now it's 10. We have it in a few hours. Let me see. I cannot think what time it's at. It's at 11, which is in 3.5 hours. Like, we have FOMC. There's nothing to like rush about to get into any more trades. It's at 11 PST or 2 EST. Alright guys, it was nice having y'all on. I'm probably gonna hop off now. I will be back on with my normal setup tomorrow, so you guys don't have to worry about like the weird sounds and issues with my screen. Yeah, no worries. Thank you guys, Krish, Brando. Oh, and those of you that DM'd me about the instant funded accounts, I will get back to you. If anyone else is interested or wants to just know the details, send me a DM here on Discord. I'll get to you as fast as possible. FOMC is 8 p.m. for me. Crazy. Come back and it'll be a banger. Yes, sir, Frankster crew. Alright, I'll catch you guys later. It's always nice hopping on with you guys. Peace, 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 peace.